couple of things spring to mind. Firstly, it's about people. Secondly, it's about performance of the organisation, but also about performance in terms of environmental impact. And third thing I would say is we need to address the technology agenda.
The future of auditing is going to be a bright one. Audit is a tool for positive improvement. It's about engaging people. And we heard all that today during the conference, it's about connecting, collaborating, bringing people together. So audit is a tool to get that continuous improvement, promote it, and it'll stand the test of time. So I think it's a bright one.
I think the main thing that comes across from today about the future of auditing is very much it's all about the people, basically. The technology is one thing, but the technology is an enabler. It's really, do we have the right people with the right skills, with the right approach?
Very confused, to be honest, when I come out of this, because it does make me think, is there going to be jobs for us as auditors in the future? I'm a lead auditor in the defence industry. I think with technology, we are maybe a little bit behind other companies. Within the department, we can't use any technology to take photos. So I feel more comfortable as it is at the moment, but do look forward to robotics in the future, AI, all of that. So all of that will be quite interesting to see what happens.
Artificial intelligence is a big thing going forward, and I think that if we look at it as a support rather than an hindrance, there's questions around, is this the death of the auditor but not the auditing process? And I don't think so, because I think we need that input, we need that personal touch as well. As the third-party organisations did say, we're still going to go out there, we're still going to meet people, we're still going to audit, but we're going to use that artificial intelligence or the digital world to support the process going forward.
It's very clear that we've got to embrace the technology and we've got to move with it and use it to our advantage. So the future of auditing is going to be different, but it's also going to be good.
I think my thoughts have actually developed a little bit over the day. We've heard some amazing feedback from people about Quality 4.0, and I think that fundamentally, though, it's always going to be about people, and I think we mustn't ever lose sight of that, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds.
My thought is that things are only going to get better. Lots of improvements are being done at the moment, and with all the digitalization, the hybrid opportunity that we've got to do audits, both going on site and remotely, all the tools that we've got at the moment, it's going to help the industry massively, and hopefully the industry, also the companies, to join, getting more certifications and going for it more easily.
It's going to get more complex and more challenging, and auditors are going to have to acquire wider skills.
I think my thoughts are that it will certainly be much more data orientated, as we've been discussing today. I've been doing remote audits and have developed particular techniques for making those work, which involves much more integration of the client or the auditee into the planning process. So you're gaining data before you actually do the audit, and then you can more easily judge whether the data is correct when you do the sort of face-to-face audit. So I think there is a future for that, and I'm also particularly interested in reducing the carbon footprint of auditing, so doing remote audits is an obvious one for that too. So I think that's where we're heading.
Well, I think we're really at a very key stage. I think that audit has the potential to deliver real value, way above what it has done in the past. And I think that's going to be enabled by new technology. I think the other side of this is that if the audit community doesn't respond, then there are real dangers that the work they do could be done elsewhere.
I think the future of auditing is really exciting. There's lots of opportunity for auditors to engage and add value to their organisations. They've got to embrace the technology that's coming and the changes that are coming in the future. But yeah, overall, I think it's a really optimistic and opportunity-filled future for auditing.
I think what came out very clearly from today's conference is there's a lot of technological change. COVID has shifted a lot of things, but fundamentally audit is going to still remain about the people who do it, the people who are audited, and the people who get the benefit of it down the line, the stakeholders.
Really exciting times to be in the field of auditing, both from a client and a service delivery perspective. During COVID-19, we made really rapid advances in the delivery of remote audits through enhanced use of technology, and I think that that has created an appetite for both the users and the service delivery organisations to challenge existing processes and make greater use of technology. Similarly, I think that we will see a significant change in the use of AI throughout the whole kind of customer journey. So not just in terms of an expectation on auditing organisations to use AI in terms of the audit itself, but also in the overall certification function approval process, utilising it within our own service delivery for certification bodies.
Very interesting to see the developments in terms of our societal needs and expectations that auditing is going to bring. Also to understand how the technology is going to have an impact and also give us the capabilities to be able to enhance our ability to interpret data, make data more visual and enable us to be much more agile organisations and also be able to use those decisions more effectively.